Hi there, my name is Korp and welcome to the 15-minute doodle challenge. The plan is that I'm going to draw something. It's going to take me about 15 minutes to do it, exactly 15 minutes to do it, and the challenge is for you to see if you can do the same or do even better. So let me show you what materials we're going to be using today. I like to keep the materials really simple, so just an A4 sheet of paper and 2 pens, a fat Sharpie and a thin pen here. I'm using a 0.5 if you're interested in exactly how thin it is, but something like a twin tip Sharpie will do the perfect job for you. Now, I've been drawing a character all week called the Godtail robot. Really enjoyed drawing it, so we're going to have another go at drawing it today, if that's okay. So, yeah, let's do it. Go and grab your Sharpie. First thing we're going to put in is like a rough head shape. Now, it's going to be like an L shape. Now, you want to leave loads of space over this side because we have a lens and stuff like that kind of popping out this side. Bit of neck down there and a little bit of gump kind of hanging out the back as well. But let's go for something like this. Look. So go down across like that with a big old L shape. Then at the back here, just go off at a little bit more of a diagonal line, just kind of making it a bit more skewiff. And then join these two together, but with a big curve. We don't want a straight line there, we want a bit of a curve. Let's go and double line all of that. We double line everything in the Korp Academy. Double lining is just a lot easier. Well, wonky lining is a lot easier to draw, and I think it looks a lot better as well. So we're going to double line everything we do. There you go. There's your basic head shape. Okay, what we're going to do now is going to start at the top. We're going to work our way down with adding loads of details with our fat pen. First thing, let's go and add something really simple. Let's just go and add a little box up there, a little line coming out of it, and a circle on the top. Little box, line, circle, just for a little aerial over there. Then let's go and get into this area here. Okay, so what we want is just coming off here, let's go and put in a big box like that, double line it, a big box like that in that position. Okay, then what we're going to do, let's just join it all together over here, and we're going to do that with two smaller rectangles. Look, one on that side, one on that side, both the same height, two smaller rectangles, and then in the middle there, a couple of little lines just to connect it all together. Don't forget to double line all of that as well. Awesome. Over on the other side though, you see the height that we've got of that little rectangle we've done there. Let's going to do the same kind of thing over here, but we're going to put an extra little lip across the top. So watch this, the top bit is just going to come out a little bit further, bottom bit just come out the same kind of distance. From the bottom, go up, curve around and up again, just to add like a little, like a sun visor kind of thing for the lens. In fact, let's draw the lens in. Watch this, a little curve, just a subtle little curve sticking out there to draw the lens in. Okay, that's good. The only bit to colour in here is this bit right in the middle. Go and colour that bit in black. That's awesome. Let's move down a little bit further. Okay, what we're going to do is over here, we're going to put on these characters have like gas masks as mouths. So we're going to go and add that in. First thing we'll do is just over here somewhere, let's go and put in a circle. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle, as you can see from mine. A wonky circle will do the job just as well. Bring the line up, bring a line up either side, like just going directly up either side. And then what we're going to do is take that top curve and we're going to put it in again. Across there. And what that should do is that should start making this look like a disc that's been rotated forward or rotated towards us a little bit. Okay, from the middle of there, we're going to do a sausage shape hanging out the top. Now watch this. Really important that as we do the sausage shape hanging out the top, that you get into this kind of area, so it's level with this area. Okay, so let's do it right in the middle. Yeah, something like that will do quite nicely. There's our sausage shape. Round the top of that sausage shape, let's go and put a box round it. Again, nice and easy. Look, watch this, just a little box. Double line it all, as usual. Awesome. Right, in here, can you squeeze a little rectangle in there? Let's go and see if we can squeeze one in. Look. A little rectangle in there. Maybe if you've got a lot more space in there, put 2 or 3 of those rectangles in. You can go for as many or as few as you want. If you can't squeeze it in, then you just want to do these lines. Look, just put those two little lines there, 2 little lines there, just to connect everything together. Just there, okay? Colour these bits in. And then this little curve here on this like sausage shape that we did coming out there, this little curve here, let's just repeat that curve. Going down like that. Awesome. Down here, let's actually just put in a couple of lines going across, just to give that something to work with. Give us something to work with on there. Okay, let's whip over to the back. How are we doing for time? We're only 5 minutes in. We're doing great for time. At the back here, let's go and put in a, I don't know, let's put in a half circle, a D shape at the back there, yeah? Off the back of that D shape, let's put a couple more rectangles. There's one. There's two. Have you got space for any more? Go and put some more in if you've got space. I'm going to put in, my last one is going to be a little triangle like that. So go and throw those shapes in. See how they're all kind of lined up really nicely. The reason why we line them up nicely is so that we can go and put this black line behind them all, just there, just there. Okay, color that in. Awesome. Right, let's go and do some other stuff in here. Let's put a neck in next. So for the neck, we're going to go for some really big, wide, chunky rectangles. So just here, look. There's one. Do another one. Leave a little gap. Do another one. Similar kind of size underneath. Similar kind of size is good enough. Don't worry about it not being absolutely perfect. Look at mine. Mine's the wonky as hell. And I think we'll get away with that. Let's go and double line it. You can kind of get away with wonky lines more when you double line everything you do, when you've got some fat bits and some thin bits in your line. Elsewhere, it looks like it's meant to be there everywhere. Okay, now here's an interesting bit, right? What we're going to do, and one of the things that Godtail does quite a lot really nicely, is puts these like robot heads onto a clothed body. So that's what we're going to try and do next. Okay, so work with me on this one. There's a bit of a risk for you to take, but it'll be fine. Okay, first thing we're going to do, just here, we're going to go across here, and then we're going to curl down over there. Okay, so across here, curl down, go over that way. Okay, once you've got that, let's go across the back to about there and just a little flick in like that. Still going to double line everything I do, okay? Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to put a collar in. So we're going to come up this line. Up this line. Once we get to this top corner, this curve here, we're going to drop down again, and then we're going to bring it over here and then sort of hook around into the back of there, okay? Watch this, look. This is going to be a really nice line. So we're going to bring it down. There's our collar. We're going to bring it up and then hook in just behind there. Let's double line that as well. This is looking good. Right down the back here, let's just go and put a bit of a back in. So let's just do a line coming out there. Just following down from the neck, let's put a little sausage shape in. Just there. The reason we're putting a sausage shape in there, that's like the thing that goes across the shoulder. So put a little circle in there to get rid of, make that look like it's got a button on it. And then a bigger half D shape. This is the arm. It's the top of the arm. Little shape in like that. And we've got kind of the start of a jacket. Let's put a few buttons in, just to reinforce, and we'll put some stitches on there as well to reinforce that that is a jacket. Right, let's get back up in here. Let's put some lines behind this bit and colour those bits in. This is kind of like symbolic or a very reoccurring feature of the style of this artist called Godtail. He did these robots quite a number of years ago. I discovered them recently and I've been really enjoying drawing my version of these robots. So Yeah, this kind of like black tube with metal bits around it is something that features quite a lot. Okay, just for fun, let's go and put in some cables. So look, just there, let's put in a exit for a cable. Just there, let's put in an entry for a cable, and then let's join those two together. Look, there's the inside of the cable, there's the outside of the cable. There's no reason for a cable to be there. We can put it wherever we want. Let's go and do something similar over here as well. Let's put an exit for a cable, bit of a thinner one this time, and let's put that cable coming into the back there. So you want to put those connections in first and then put the actual cable in. Double lining as we go along. You can see my pen's a real fat pen, so it's a well used Sharpie and it's bleeding like hell, so the lines are becoming really fat. But that's okay, I'm not going to panic about that. What I'm going to do is go and get into the thin pen now though, so we've got 5 minutes left. Let's grab the thin pen, let's add some extra detail. What really makes this style of artwork work is the detail that we put in with the thin pen now. So again, let's start at the top, work our way down. First thing, let's just put some little lines in that lens to hash out that lens a little bit. Over in this section, let's put a little circle right in the middle. We're going to do a line going from the top to the bottom. It's going to go around that circle. Watch this. Top, well, that's the bottom. Round the circle, up to the top. Top, round the circle, down to the bottom. Let's go and do that. Let's go and put another little line right at the front there. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to add loads of these little lines, okay? Let's get in here. Let's hash this bit out. Let's make this bit a little bit darker because this is where it's connected to the head. That's good. What else should we do? Let's move down onto this bit. So let's go and put one of those lines in again. Little line like that. Let's hash this one out. And this cable, let's put some lines going top to bottom to top on this cable. We want to make it look a little bit darker. Awesome. Let's go and put a few little lines in this section as well. Going up inside there, let's put some D shapes. What else? Maybe some little vents. Look, just 3 little lines. Add some little vents in there. Let's move across now. This cable, let's go and put some little connections on this cable. Let's hash out these joints where the cable disappears. Let's move across. What are we going to do on this bit? I'm going to leave that bit as it is. I quite like that. Maybe just a little bit of a hash out on the back here, just for a little bit of a shadow. Here we go, another cable. Hash out the connection. Put some little lines in with the cable. Hash out the connection. On the back here, let's put a line across, line going up, and then a series of lines next to each other for a little air vent. Awesome. Down here, let's get into the jacket. Let's put a little stitch line. Again, just reinforcing that this is fabric and not metal. Just going to put a stitch line around that collar. Maybe even put a stitch line around the jacket, the arm. Even a little hashtag in there somewhere just to make it look a little bit softer. Right, last bit. Let's go and get into this head. We're going to separate this head into sections using our pen. So let's put a line up there. There's no right or wrong on this one. Just go and throw these lines in. I'm just going to put 2 lines going across. Look. Let's go for one there. Let's go for one there. Then on the other side, let's go for 1 line going across like that. And then maybe a half circle. Like that. That looks quite nice. Bring a line down into there. So we're just splitting that into some little sections. Next thing to do, let's go and add some little circles in there for little, almost like little screws. Just little sections that are being held together. Down the bottom, let's put some of those vents in again. It's just a load of lines all next to each other. Try and keep them all the same height, all the same distance. We're in our last minute, so let's have a little bit more fun with this. Let's go and put in a number. This is going to be robot 103. So there we go, like just robot 103. What else can we put in? Maybe a little sticker, that kind of thing. Let's go and just put some little dents, marks on it. Let's go and put some drips in as well. We're in our last 30 seconds, so it's time to finish off. Some little drips on the cables will look great. Nice, go and grab your Sharpie. Let's go and put in a bit of text. Boop. And I think that is a finish. There you go, that's 15 minutes. Let's finish it just there with our Godtail style robot head. Quick signature. If you like what you've done, sign it. If you don't like it, put somebody else's name on it. Thank you very much for taking part. Search for me on Facebook. Find the Korp Academy Facebook group. Feel free to post your artwork in there. Always love to see what you've been creating. If you're part of the WhatsApp community as well, go and post your artwork in there. Show me what you've been up to. Thanks very much. See you next week in another 15-minute doodle challenge.